And we've been very blessed in our life. Very blessed. But she touched on something just now in her reading in the poem, and I'm not going to talk too long today because I know y'all got a lot of other business. But I will tell you this. One of the reasons that I'm running more than anything else is the fact that we have got to get this country back on godly values.
Okay.
I think right now that what's happened is we have, throughout the years, we've sat up here and gone about our lives hoping and sort of depended on our politicians to take care of us, to watch our backs, so to speak. That hasn't happened. And now it's manifested itself in these last 12 months to what we have up there right now. And frankly, it's our fault because we've lived our lives. But it's time that we as Americans stand back up and say, enough's enough. We're just not going to take this back anymore because this country right here is too great of a country and too blessed by our God for us to stand back and let this thing just go under like it's been going right now. So, and there's a lot of issues up there, and we do have a congressman up there right now that frankly doesn't get it. He's supposed to represent every person in this district. I didn't vote for him, but he's still my congressman. But I can assure you that he knows who's out here, because that's why he's hiding. You can't find him. There was a book that a lot of people used to show their kids when they were growing up. It was called Where's Waldo? Remember that book, Where's Waldo? And you can find him somewhere in the crowd. Well, we've got a book, you know, and they're putting it together for me called Where's He? Because you can't find him. He will only let you know where he is after he's already voted, and then he'll have this nice article, or he'll have a great photo op. We've got to make sure this next representative that goes up there more than anything else understands the problems that we're having in western North Carolina and throughout this country. And these problems are being caused by the decision being made by people of no character so far as I'm concerned. They do not have character. And our biggest problem in this country is not knowledge. Everybody up there, I can assure you, have had 4, 5, 6, 7 years of college, and they've got so much knowledge, their problem is they're using this knowledge against the very people that put them up there in their office. So to me, it's not that, it's their character. Are they going to be willing to stand up against the Nancy Pelosi's, the Harry Reids, or the Barack Obamas of the world? I'll submit to you right now, they're not. That's why you don't see them. You know, I'll tell everybody this, that Heath Shuler is an irrelevant man. Now, what that means to most people is this. Irrelevant means you don't matter. Because if you'll think about this, every vote he casts, whether or not he votes against it or he votes for it, is getting passed. But the 2 votes that he voted that bothers me the most are the 2 votes he voted for Nancy Pelosi. Because she's getting everything she wants. And we have got to remember that we need to have a person that goes back up there and understand what this Constitution is about, and that it was founded on Judeo-Christian values, and it was founded by men of all religion on godly principles. That's what this country has been founded on. That's why I believe we're not being blessed right now, because we have taken God and thrown Him under the bus. And it's about time we have a representative go back up there and make sure that every decision he makes or she makes, whether it be in the state branch, whether it be in our congressional branch, our senators, it doesn't matter, that they take heed that Constitution and they live by it. Because the Constitution, while it's a document, it's the people. It's we, the people. We can fire these people at any time. I hear these people talk about term limits. And I say, well, you know, term limits are great, but our founding fathers understood what term limits were. They gave you two years. I'd hate to know that somebody said the other day, they said, Kenny, do you believe that a congressman or a senator should have six years? I said, well, I'd hate to know they did, because that means that we couldn't run against Heath Shuler for another 4 years. I don't need that. We can't afford that. We need to make sure that we go up there and do our business. Don't make a lifelong project out of it. Go up there and do the business of the people. And make sure that when y'all are doing your business, that y'all can count and trust on the person that y'all sent up there. And this person will come back and talk to you at any given time and answer the phone at any given time. And that's what I pledge to do, because my children are my legacy, mine and my wife's legacy. And the grandchildren that many of y'all have and the great-grandchildren, they're going to have to suffer for the indecisiveness that we have allowed to happen, and we've got to take it back. So they'll have the same future that many of us saw growing up that right now many of us are not going to be able to see as it goes. So thank you again for allowing me to be here, and I'll turn this back over to you.
Land that I love, stand